Back here at home, how easy is it to stay sustainable when we shop? SM stores are launching green finds to make eco-friendly products more accessible to Filipinos. We now speak with SM Retail President Chito Manalo. Chito, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us, how do you choose the communities to partner with in your SM Green Finds initiative?
Well, let me start by saying how this Green Finds initiative has started. SM is committed to a green movement in its business. That is a multi-year program across all the different aspects of our business. In retail, our chore or our job would be to be able to look at consumers and customers and to be able to find out what they need, go to the suppliers, go to the customers, and then offer them, give them the awareness of being able to get green products into their households.
How difficult is it though, Chito, to find these green suppliers? And what characteristics do you look for in the supply chain of your suppliers for green finds?
Well, firstly, they have to be working on sustainable practices. They have to be working on sustainable products. They have to be working on products that are relevant to the customers, to the consumers that buy products. And when we do that, by dialogue, we're able to find out exactly what they want. Finding out what the consumer wants in SM is a matter of practice, it's a matter of habit. We always do it, and we always find out most of the products we sell are relevant. Otherwise, nobody will buy the
But
merchandise.
are there a lot of these green suppliers right now in the Philippines, or do you still have to import them from overseas?
Well, a lot of them are imported from overseas, no? But I'll tell you, in the Philippines, for example, we have for our SM Home suppliers of, believe it or not, bamboo bed sheets that's available locally. For our Cultura, which you are familiar with, we have Cultura. We have a lot of indigenous products and locally developed products for Cultura, and we sell them at our special stores in Cultura. We also import product from abroad. For example, the baby company would have diapers, biodegradable diapers or friendly diapers that they can put in. So it's a wide variety. But the goal is, Rico, to be able to really set them up and get the consumers to be aware of the eco-friendly or sustainable products that SM has to offer. It's practically a consumer awareness thing, and it is in infancy in the country where you talk about sustainability or green finds.
I'm just curious, though, Chito, how many % right now of your product mix are from green suppliers? And what is your goal over the next 5 years?
Yeah, maliit pa lang, Rico. We're starting, as I said, it's infancy. No? And our goal is to get that level of awareness among customers to be able to come in and get the demand for these products that are green-based. So we're very small right now. But I'll tell you that in one of our subsidiaries, Ace Hardware, for example, about 10% of their selling volume is green or green-related or sustainably related, so that we can do that. And it varies by different businesses that we have.
But usually, organic products or green products, Chito, are usually expensive. Are your items affordable?
Organic products will, by definition, always be a little bit on the high end in terms of pricing.
About how many?
There are various
how much
government
more?
regulations that govern that and importing. But what they can find in our stores are reasonably priced natural products, and that is part of the green movement that we're talking about at SM. The green movement and green finds is sustainability is a function of being able to make the right choices for living a life, having a lifestyle choice that will preserve the future of people in our country, in our planet. So any little way that you can do to eliminate waste, to manage waste, those are the kinds of things that you can do to be able to contribute to what needs to be done to sustain the environment.
But Chito, there are also a lot of critics who are saying, especially for the big retail chains, that you're just basically joining the bandwagon for sustainability. Is this for real? Is this for the long term? or is this just a marketing ploy?
You're talking about greenwashing, no? And that's a very common criticism. SM has been on its green movement ever since way before the pandemic, and we've had LED lighting in most of our establishments. We've had wastewater treatment. We've had solar panels installed in about 8 of our stores, and we started that. And now it's our turn to do for the customer what we can do in the retail space. And it's a starting thing. We're not going in this and saying we're doing this big time. We're starting very, very small. And what we need to do is to be able to crawl up and become bigger and bigger as we go along until it catches the attention of more customers in our stores. It's all about giving the customer a choice. We don't manufacture products. We give them a choice as to what to purchase in our stores.
And briefly, give our Filipino consumers some advice, Chito. What can they do to change their style and shopping habits to be more environmentally sustainable?
Well, Rico, it starts with the home. No? It starts with the home. Parents should be able to tell their children how to be sustainable or how to make the lifestyle choice. A mga Filipino is basically sustainable. It's easy to convince them because basically Filipinos are masino. They give value to things that are of value. They recycle, they reuse, they repurpose. And I think it begins at home. Tell your children, firstly, the values of keeping something for the next generation. Mm-hmm. And then practice that when you go to the stores, when you go to anything in the environment or anything in school, practice that, and that will be the start of having a very sustainable existence in the country.
Chito Manalo, thank you so much for joining us, SM Retail President.